So we're off to salmonhutch tomorrow for a 24-hour session. All the gear's prepared, the bait's prepared, the lot. Joey is currently sat behind me on the sofa, getting ready for the Chelsea game. We've got a couple of beers in the fridge, and yeah, just going to chill out tonight, have a bit of a catch up, and yeah, get ready for the morning. We're leaving early to get up there nice and early to yeah, try and get amongst the few. But I'll be documenting all of our fishing tomorrow, and it'll be going up to my YouTube channel. So this is vlog. So here we are, we've arrived. Joe's drove up to the main car parking area. I'm having a little wander around to see if I can spot any fish, but I think our intentions are to fish that top end for the best part of the day. If nothing happens or we don't see anything up there, then we'll move and try and locate them. But yeah, meanwhile, I'm gonna have a little walk and try and spot some fish, and hopefully we get a few fish amongst us in this session. I used to fish this place when I was a very young lad. It's one of the first places I fished when I got into fishing when I was only 9. But yeah, it's got a lot of history about it. Got some cracking fish in here too. Look at these photos, proper old photos. Pictures of the lake being dug and stuff. It's nice to see stuff like this. Places that are steeped in history and have been here longer than I've been born, in fact. As you can see, it was 3 separate lakes, but these 2 have been dug into one now, so they've taken away this. So that's just one lake. That western pond is the stock pond. Yeah, let's have a little wander around. See if we can get some fish.
After having a good walk around, it didn't take us long to come across what seemed to be feeding fish at a time. We didn't really want to cast leads on top of their heads, and with how relatively weedy it can be at times, Joey decided to get his bait boat out with the echo sounder on for 2 reasons. 1, to deploy rigs and bait out there stealthily, and 2, to see if there's any weed growing up from the bottom.
Yeah, that was a good donk, that.
Was it?
Yeah, literally just went dump.
I'll let you bring that one back in quick while I sort the line out. Sound. I'm always checking along this far side. My rigs are deployed over this area, and you can see right down along close to the bank of obviously where they're deployed to. I've got my Polaroids on to try and give me a more clear sighting, but I haven't seen carp cruising up and down here yet. Obviously signs of bubbling, but no actual visual sightings, but I'm sure it won't be long. I stand here for about 5-10 minutes and you normally see a couple ghosts past, so yeah, it shouldn't be too long.
Just a short while after, I wandered round to the far side to where the rigs were situated to. We sat in the van for a bit of lunch and to draw up a plan for the night ahead.
So we've actually been here for the best part of a good few hours now, and we've seen signs of carp up where they're all situated, but you know, all the bubbling and fishy looking signs have stopped. So I'm having a little wander to see if I can spot any more fish. We've got a big southerly at the moment, and that's pushing straight in the outlet swim. And if I was a carp, the outlet swim is where I'd ideally want to be with a big southerly. That water's going to be a few degrees warmer than elsewhere. But I'm going to take a wander down to the outlet, have a look around the trees and the snags and see if I can locate anything. And if I can, then that'll probably be the chosen swim to set up base camp for the night. But yeah, we'll have a little look. So we're just up the tree by the outlet. And to me, this just feels really fishy. The way the wind's pushing in here, it feels really mild standing down in that far corner where the swim is. It just feels like carp should be around here. I know a couple of good areas to fish to in this swim, so if this is my chosen swim to fish for the night, then I'll be deploying my rigs and bait on the areas that I've caught fish from in here before. So yeah, but it is looking good.
After the activity slowly dwindling out, myself and Joey decided a move was on the cards, and no longer than 40 minutes after the move, I landed my first carp of the trip, and what a fish it was.
I was actually up the tree a second ago, and I was just seeing if I could see anything cruising about, as they have been in here, and I had 2 bleeps from a rod on my right-hand rod against the island. I looked down and didn't know whether it was Joe pranking me or whatnot, and as I continued to climb on the tree, it obviously continued from a couple of beeps to a ripping take, and as I was running around here, it was stripping up the margin to try and obviously get away from me, and I've just landed a really nice common. Really old crusty one. It's got yellow in its gob, pineapple, but that's a proper nice one, a real nice one. So gonna get him out, get him unhooked, get some stills, and I'm gonna do a little piece of the camera for you guys for him. But what a result. So here's the culprit, and one of the ones I've been after for a while. It's a real old crusty common. Check this out. What an absolute bruiser. That will certainly do. I was up the tree, just spying for some carp, and yeah, the rod absolutely tore off a strip. And to get this is just amazing. So I'm going to get some stills, slipping back, hopefully get a couple of more. But it's Joe's turn now, so it'd be nice if Joe can get one. But yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we will. But lovely times.
Banging fish, mate.
Cheers, mate. What a mega common.
Nothing occurred during the hours of darkness, but the sound of the rain hitting the bivvy and the local train clonking up and down the tracks sent me to sleep. No sooner as first light come around, Joe's head peered inside the bivvy to say he's landed his first carp of the session too.
This morning my right rod's decided to rip off in the shape of a small little mirror. Like that.
Lovely one, mate, lovely.
Yeah, really nice fish. Fought, to be fair, quite hard, bundled itself in some weed, but I managed to get it out and get it in the net. About 10-15 minutes after that, my left rod decided to rip off, but that went in some weed, and unfortunately I lost that one. But definitely seems that they're starting to get on the feed now in the morning, so fingers crossed we'll end up bagging a couple more before it's home time later on this afternoon.
So good morning. Last night was really uneventful for both of us, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, nothing.
It looked really good for a bite. The big winds come in, the pressure dropped as well, and along with that it was loads of rain, so it just felt absolutely prime and spot on for a bite. But yeah, we didn't have anything. I got woken up with Joey about 7 o'clock this morning, was it, mate?
Yeah, about 7-ish.
And you landed one, didn't you?
Yeah, I had one this morning. Yeah, nothing massive, kind of a small one, but it is what it is.
Yeah, still nice to get off a mark.
Yeah, still nice to have a fish.
Definitely, mate. Yeah, we're gonna just wander back to the swims in a second, and I'm gonna check the rods, and if don't have any interference on them, I'm gonna redo the rigs because they've been out since just after tea time yesterday. So I definitely think it's time to redo them. Yeah, I'm gonna wander back and get some more bait out, get fresh rigs out.
Yeah, get fresh rigs out, get fresh bait out. Hopefully it gets them on the feed a bit. They look like they're on the feed now, to be fair. The weather's really good for it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
We're getting a strong southerly wind, and the sun's coming out every now and then. So fingers crossed, mate, we'll end up picking 1 or 2 up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll keep you updated.
I need a bigger one this time, that's for sure.
He's on pest control. He just wants a bigger one. Hopefully he gets a nice 20-pounder, a nice big scaly 20, and he'll be happy then.
Yeah, I'll be over the moon.
So just after we've done a little piece of the camera to talk about how uneventful the night was, I wandered back to my swim, and my right-hand rod pulled up tight, and I was into another carp. He's safely in a retainer sling at the moment. We're going to get him out, get him on the mat, get some videos, and there's still carp to be had. There's carp around here at the moment. I just hope Joey can get one more, and then we'll call it a day from there and go home. This is this morning's culprit, a lovely clean upper double mirror. Hopefully he behaves himself. I'm sure he won't know. There he is, a lovely one. But a good scrap. It's quite cool to see him scrapping in the clear water. They're twisting and turning. and trying to dislodge the hook and get away. But he didn't, and he ended up in the bottom of the net, in the sling, and up for the camera. Lovely. Lovely one. Get him hugging the bottom. Ah, it's amazing to see.
No longer than 20 minutes after returning my second fish of the trip, I had a shout from Joey which indicated to me that he was into his second carp of the trip also. After a short, jagged battle through the dense weed beds, we soon discovered something remarkable and very funny also.
About 2 hours ago now, I wasn't really happy with my middle rod, and we had a little look around in the middle of the lake in front of my swim with a deeper, and ended up finding a really nice clear spot all amongst the weed. And I said to Jordan, yeah, it's a good spot, we'll get the rig down on there. Probably within the next hour, mate?
Yeah, about that, mate.
I've
yeah.
just had a blister intake, and I don't know how lucky it is, but it must be very lucky. So the common you see yesterday Jordan caught, I've only gone and caught it.
Absolutely crazy. What a peach, look at that.
There she is.
Proper old original salmonhutch common, mate. Look at his dorsal.
Yeah.
He come in shot quick. Proper old crusty dorsal with a little hole in it.
It's come out twice in less than 24 hours. Usually they say they go and sulk and hide in the corners, but clearly this fat one wanted to eat a bit more.
I'd say so.
So
They do usually say they go off and sulk, but I think it's literally for a matter of a couple of minutes, and they're straight back on the feed.
Back on the feed again.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, cheers, bruv.
Let's get some stills. So that is the end of our 24-hour session at Salmonhutch. We've both thoroughly enjoyed it. We've had some highs, we've had some lows, but the most important thing is that we've caught a couple of fish each, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, mate, 100%.
Definitely. If you've liked this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty more content coming out soon. We're hitting a very special park lake near London, aren't we?
Yeah, it's going to be a really good one.
It will be a really good one. There's some real special fish in there, which I'll be documenting everything we do there. So that'll be going up on this channel shortly as well. But nice one, thank you for watching, and we are out. Starting to rain again.
Yeah, it looks
Lovely
like
weather.
it.
Oh! Thought your van wasn't going to start
Yeah,
then.
nah, it's new battery, innit?
Oh God. Go back to the camera going. We're staying at Salmonhutch for another 24 hours. Yeah, gonna have to do another night. Sorry, missus. You ain't gonna be happy with me.